Hello.
Bonjour tout le monde, comment ça oh wait, English. Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Potterton, Pottergone,
Pottergone,
yes.
yes.
So there was a bit of a problem with Dino's run. Uh, he had to give me a sec. There we go. I had double audio. There was a bit of a problem with Dino's run. His internet is kind of acting up. So Pax is doing this as a replacement run, and after that we'll carry on with like the rest of the schedule. The next run from Dean, the Red Dead Redemption, we're also not entirely sure if he can make it. If not, we already got it covered. We're gonna move the schedule around. So you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, Pax is gonna attempt a Dark Souls remastered no death run. Yeah, that's it. Good luck, Pax.
Thank you very much. All right. Then, first off, we need to obviously change or pick a really good name for our character. I'm gonna go with People Choose because People Choose always good. We are gonna pick, it doesn't really matter. Yes. People choose fast, but the game doesn't allow that much characters. We are gonna choose the Hunter class for this. It doesn't really matter, but the Hunter class is pretty close to what we need on stats, and I forgot. I quickly need to restart the game because for the sake
Oh, by the way,
of...
if you have a tiny bit of time to change host to Flow instead of my
Oh,
username.
true. Yeah, I will do that in 1 second. For the sake of this run, I will use... For the sake of this run, I will use drop mod, which the name suggests. It helps with the drops. So in Dark Souls, you have some percentage drops, which include the Black Knight Halberd, for example, which we will want for this run. Just to make it a bit easier and faster. The drop chance, I think, is 2% of this. So I will cheat a bit. There's actually categories with drop mod and without. Without drop mod. So yeah, you can choose whatever you like. Go for RNG or don't. As a gift, we choose the Master Key. The Master Key allows us to skip a few bosses and get to some loot earlier. The rest doesn't really matter. And the timer starts as soon as I click accept. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I should hit OK. That would help. So we skip this. We are in an asylum. The asylum is a place where all of the hollows get exiled to and may or may not be executed by this guy in here. But we got rescued by a fellow friend, which we will meet in a second here. I will quickly lose my armor because in this game you need to pay attention to the weight of your character, which will determine how fast you can roll. So Dark Souls is known for its rolls, and if I don't wear any armor or am under, I think it is 25% of my equip load, then I will have something called fast rolls, which will help with obviously more iframes at bosses. So we will quickly run past the first boss, and this is where we will pick up our gear. We don't really need the leather shield, but we will get it anyway. We don't care about this hollow, and we will pick up our short sword. We will two-hand this, because two-handing in Dark Souls gives you 1/3 more damage. So it will increase your strength stat by 1/3. of your actual, we will roll around this boulder, which opens this wall for us, and we will talk to our savior.
Regrettably.
He is also turning hollow now, even though he was supposed to guard this place from the hollows. And he will give us our Estus flasks and a key to actually progress in this. Okay, thank god it's not no hit. I don't know how he survived that. So yeah, I will be attempting a no death run today. Well, as the name suggests, we try not to die. Sometimes easier said than done. I will try to bait those hollows here so I can chop them off one by one. Those have a nasty combo attack, which can be fucky. Wow, I got hit by that. Alright, and now we are going on to our first boss. There is a thing called plunge attacks, which we will do on our friend Asylum Demon right here. And then we will proceed to stab him in the butt. One thing in Dark Souls is always pay attention to your stamina, because if you don't and get greedy... Oh my god, this is god RNG. You might pay the price by getting hit because you don't have enough stamina anymore to roll. And yeah, that is our first victory achieved. He will drop us the key to get out of this hellhole. But fear not, we will be back here in not too long. Pick up some souls here, because we need this later for leveling. Because for the Black Knight Halberd we need 21 in strength, or 22 in strength, and 18 in dex. So this big bird fella here will bring us to Firelink Shrine. Firelink Shrine is kind of the safe zone, so we go for 16 dex already here, and go looting a bit. First we will grab some humanity. Humanity in this game, so hollows slowly lose their humanity, so it's kind of a currency. I don't know, not really a currency, but you can consume humanity and you can reverse hollowing with those. You become human again, which doesn't really have much benefits besides you can get invaded and you can summon people to help you in boss fights. So the first thing I will do is probably go to New London Ruins. I won't take the jump here because I like to get some souls here on the way while I'm here. Okay, cannot jump through that because I suck. And I will quickly run into an area which we usually would go later, but while I'm here I'm gonna need an item from here. I'm gonna get the Transient Curse just in case. And yeah. So why am I going here? We want to get Firekeeper souls. Firekeeper souls are special. Because if you can use them to upgrade your Estus flask, or... Oh my god, this was close of me falling down. You can use them to upgrade your Estus flask, or you can use them to consume them, and then you get 5 humanity. And we need 30 humanity, which we hopefully can accumulate until very late game of the run. Oh, whoops, I forgot to bring the elevator back up. Because it will open us a shortcut, which we will use to not have to fight 2 bosses. So we will skip 2 bosses with that. Good luck finding that humanity in the HP community. No, there is good humans in here. Especially human himself. So. jump here, and we can skip a few stairs. And now comes the reason why we picked the master key. We get into Valley of Drakes, which we would usually only come here after we have gone through 1, 2, 3 bosses. No, 4 bosses technically. 4, 5 bosses. Depends on what you do. We would have to go first to the Undead Burg, fight the Taurus demon. Then we would go down, fight the Capra demon. And after that we would go into the sewers and fight the Gaping Dragon. And then we would go to Blighttown, fight Quelaag, and then fight possibly maybe Ceaseless Discharge as well. And then we would come back up through here into the Valley of Drakes. But thanks to the master key, it will let us skip all of this. And we will just run through. So here could potentially be the first death, because those... Yep. Those dragons can suck huge ass. Because their hitbox also is on their wings. So if you're unlucky and you get stuck in one of their wings, they can turn and basically pull you into the void. And that is not optimal, I've been told. So we want to avoid that. Right now, we're going through the shortcut into the Darkroot Basin, where we will get 2 items, one of which we use the drop mod for, and I will get this bonfire here, because now comes one of the hardest tasks in Dark Souls, because we will have to parry or roll around a Black Knight. We'll see how this goes. There he is, but first we will pick up the Grass Crest Shield. Let's see. Nope. Okay, then let me quickly go in here, equip the Grass Crest Shield, and try again. Okay. So, because I'm bad at parrying, I'm trying to bait the stab or lunge attack. Wait, I'm stupid, I didn't rest at the bonfire. Nice, I just activated the bonfire. That is something that is purely natural to Dark Souls 1. You have to actually rest at a bonfire, not just activate it to spawn there, which is cool. So we get to see that... I thought I activated the elevator downstairs. Come on. So yeah, I could try to parry him. Also look at the shield floating. Very nice. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like parrying Black Knights. Yes, it's on 10. It's still a bit dark for me personally. But yeah. Meanwhile, I'll talk about the Grass Crest Shield. Nice, I missed a jump. The Grass Crest Shield basically lets us regenerate stamina faster. So, since I said stamina is one of the most important stats, to be able to roll more, we use this item pretty much the whole game as our shield, since we are gonna two-hand our weapon anyway the whole time to regenerate stamina faster. If you're wondering why I'm not getting the 2 items on the left here, this dragon will only activate if you pick up one of the 2 items on the left. It doesn't matter which one, or both. He will activate. And actually, let me quickly heal full. Yeah, that's what happens. I tried to go left of him, I should have just gone right. That's Thank God I did not get to submit this run because I would have donated for every death I got. And if I'm already struggling in Valley of Drakes, then that's not a good sign. But yeah. Yeah, we want the Black Knight Halberd from the Black Knight because it's pretty much the strongest strongest weapon in the game, especially since you can get it this early on. Like, this is basically your first option to get this weapon, and you basically will never need a different weapon again the whole run, probably. So yeah. In the meantime, I got a new controller, so I'm just gonna put my devs on the new controller that I'm not used to playing with it yet. And not on my skill issue. I think that would work. If not, then, well, unlucky. Nobody will believe me. Yeah. Also, the weapon that lies here is the Astora's straight sword? I'm not completely sure. Yeah, it's always the controller. Trust me. Source, trust me, bro. So... And for being a special weapon, it sucks complete ass. Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, that's how you usually do that. You roll pretty late that you don't get catched by the lightning, and then just continue running. Thank God. The second one is not that big of an issue. For this one... Oh God. Yeah, I'm not used to having to do this run back, so I almost fell down. That was very close. For this run, we don't get the item that lies back there. We would have to go past a few more dragons, which is doable but not necessary. It would give us the red tearstone ring. A red tearstone ring gives you a huge bonus in damage when you are under... I actually don't know how much HP it is. So yeah, okay. I will try to parry him. What the fuck? Nope. That was way too early. Yeah, so we have to bait him towards the ledge, basically. And then we need to... Whoops. That was also too late. Then we would need to parry and riposte him. No, not the spinny attacky. Nope. Yes, basically this attack, but different. Okay. Good thing we have so much Estus. He's almost there. Oh, that was way too early, Jesus. If you think I should have practiced this before, I did. But, yeah, sometimes the attacks he does, like, they do attacks based on, like, the range you stand. Oh, he dropped on me. That's not good. But sometimes the ranges can be a bit finicky and a bit hard. Come on, I know you want it. Come on. That's it. That's it. That's how you would do it if you're good. And we got the Black Knight Halberd. We cannot wield it yet. We first need to get the stats for this. So in the meantime, we will have to settle with our sword we have, which is fine. I will not get the bow here and the arrows, even though that would probably be smart, but I'm not smart. So for everybody who loves animals, look away, because we will kill this crystal lizard here, because the crystal lizards drop material, and in this case he drops always 2 twinkling titanite, which we need for upgrading special weapons, which in our case is the Black Knight Halberd. So we are making our way up to the Dark Root Garden, where we will fight some bushes. I'm not gonna fight all of them. I'm just gonna fight one and see if I get a drop. If I don't, it's fine. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Because I don't want to postpone the run. Usually in a normal no-death attempt, I would probably farm those for 4 items, which is 1 of each blossom they can drop. By the way, we just run past this Titanite demon. And 1 more blossom for the I think it's the green blossom, red blossom, I'm not sure. But we would farm this for 1 of each would trade with Snuggly for Twinkling Titanite, which again is our upgrade material for the Black Knight Halberd. And the other one we would use in Quelaag's Domain to get rid of the poison effect of Blighttown. I'm gonna do it without, it's fine. It's probably gonna be fine. So we will fight those 3 hollows here quickly. Yep. I was late, but I still was lucky. Whoops. I hate when they delay that much. Yeah. Those are things that make parrying really hard when they delay their attacks so much. But okay. We will trigger our friend here. I will take care of fighting him in a cheesy manner. He will get stuck on those stairs. Oh, he didn't. That's bad. So we will have to fight him normally. Which is not good because I'm not doing a lot of damage. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to roll there. While I fight this dude. Ouch. Oh. That was a close call. Yeah, I said I was doing a no-death run. Oh, this is really bad having him here in this area. The next step would be a no-hit run, which there is a whole own community for it. It's called Team Hitless. So if you want to check those out on Twitch, it's Team Hitless. And the next step would be no damage. So obviously no hit, don't get hit 5 head, and no damage would be don't get damaged at all. So that also counts for no fall damage, no damage from anything really. So they get to do some, oh, this might be fucky. Yeah, okay. So they get to do some cool tricks. I should just go to Firelink. Okay, I was greedy there, which Dark Souls usually punishes you for. That's nothing new. But yeah, no damage, uses some finicky tricks because, for example, in the boss fight with Nito, you always get fall damage. You have to drop down from a ledge, and there you get fall damage. And to negate that, oh nice, we got a backstab. Good. We get fall control. Fall control is a spell that I don't think it completely negates fall damage, but it definitely reduces fall damage heavily. Those are just one of the things that are needed to get basically a no damage run. Okay, you are chumpy boy. Okay, those were 2 good hits. Oh god. Okay, this has not happened in quite a while. So, some of the enemies can obviously also parry you and then riposte you. And that has not happened in a long time. That I have been riposted, so I kind of forgot that that could happen. Yeah. I should also play a bit more careful. But the thing is, I could put on my armor, but yeah, you see, I roll a bit slower because now I have medium rolls because I am over my equip load, and we will not level stamina for a while. Because we would also prioritize health first. So yeah, I do play my no death attempts pretty risky with no armor, but I would rather have more iframes. Yeah, okay, that wasn't not smart. I would rather have like better rolls and more iframes. You see here. That I'm instantly getting hit more because I'm not used to it. I could also obviously just like put off some stuff so that I still have fast rolling. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just a sucker for fast rolling. Pretty much everyone is. Okay, can I please fight this knight now? This is getting embarrassing. Okay, I didn't want to do a kick. Okay. One more interesting thing. If the enemies basically also have stamina. Okay, he's going for a heal, that's good. We use that timing. So the enemies basically also have stamina, which results in that you can hit them when they have their shield up. Oh god, I need to go closer. And basically also get rid of their stamina. Okay, I'm still standing a bit too far. Yeah, I want to snipe him through the window so he cannot hit me, but please hit him. God, I'm still standing too far over. I think usually you would snipe him from downstairs, but I kind of like the window here. Okay, no. Jesus. This took way too long to find a good angle. But yeah, he can hit you downstairs as well. How did that now hit the window? I did not move. Move to the right a bit more. And he's dead. Yeah, it took longer than I should have. And now comes the worst part. A few people just run through here. But I always have the worst luck if I just run through. So I try to pick them off one by one. I don't know who at Bandai Namco or... Oh yeah, right, I don't have any more healing. That could be interesting now. I could always use a humanity to heal. But I need those for later. Yeah, I don't know who came up with this part of the game. Yeah, that is that nasty multi-attack I was talking about. But this passage is like really annoying. They just put like 10 hollows in here, which if you're not careful, they will just fuck you up with like no regrets. Okay, I will use one humanity here really quick to heal up. Humanity always fully heals you, which you can use in a casual playthrough for, well, healing. Or in a... Actually, let me get the soul here. Go through. Or you can... yeah. In like different runs, you can just fully heal with humanities. You usually shouldn't have to, but I'm playing bad, so I have to right now. I could try... Oh god. No. I need to stop playing risky for a now death run. Okay. So, I'm not gonna instantly fight the boss after this. Which you might think, why am I clearing this then if I don't fight the boss? The reason I'm not fighting the boss is because I first want to free Lothric and bring him to Firelink Shrine. Because if we kill Lothric, we will get his ring. And his ring will boost our equip load. I think that's already enough. His ring will boost our equip load and our HP and our stamina. So, yeah, don't worry about those rapiers. Those are also part of the drop mod, because there's something that is called move swap glitch or moveset swap, where you can give a heavy weapon, yeah, the fapping ring, where you can get the moveset of one weapon on another weapon. So let's say you have a weapon that attacks really heavy and hits hard and does a lot of damage, but it moves like you would, I don't know, if you would use a washing machine as a weapon, which obviously is pretty slow. Here I kind of just want the homeboard bones. I don't really care about anything else. I think, yeah, the Lloyd talismans I can grab. But yeah. And what you can do is instead do the moveset swap and get the moveset of the rapier on a heavy weapon. And basically just decimate the whole thing. Yeah, a skeleton did follow me, didn't? No, didn't. Okay, very good. So we go 18 and we go 16. And then we should have our friend Lothric down here. If not, I need to... Yeah, no, he's here. I have not learned the new strat for him, so I'm just gonna do the old school strat and kick him off the ledge. Then we wait until we get his souls. Then we quickly quit the game and reload to make his items appear on the ground. Alright. And here we get some humanity and the Fab Ring, which we will insta-equip. And as you can see, we got more HP and some more stamina. And more equip load, but you cannot see that on the screen. You would have to go into your character information. I'm not sure if I have enough souls. But I need 4 more level ups. Yeah, that's not enough. I can get 2 more level ups. That's okay. Just put that in strength really quick, because I don't think the rest will be okay. So yeah. Now we will have to do that whole passage again, but with a bit more dex and a bit more strength and a bit more HP and a few more healing potions, so we should be a bit better. Yeah. So I used to just farm the souls that I needed, but that took like a long time, and I don't know, I'm just gonna do the boss fight and then basically level after the boss fight. That's also what glitchless does. I don't know what any percent does, because any percent does a lot of weird stuff. Hey. Let me actually, if I already have one, use the rapier here, because it has the stab attack, which will make the section a bit easier. So the channeler won't spawn. Oh wait, I should also change to the rapier if I'm gonna use it. Yeah. Yeah, if you are not careful in this section, you will get stuck and get hit 10 times. So, yeah, you really want to be careful here. Okay. Yeah. And also, staggering is also a thing in Dark Souls. So, you have a stat called poise. And your poise meter fills up to a point when you get staggered. And when you get staggered, you obviously cannot attack. Let me quickly get rid of this. Can I wear one more armor piece is the question. That is still fine. Can I one more? That's also fine. Nice. Okay, so I can wear full armor. Where was I? I forgot. Oh yeah, poise. And the same applies to enemies. So if you hit enemies multiple times back to back, then you can also poise them and stagger them. There's multiple items to increase your poise and obviously also do more poise damage. Here's the first real boss fight. We're gonna fight the Bell Gargoyles. I hate Dark Souls 1 rolling. Fuck, I fucked up. So what I'm doing here right now is, first of all, fuck off and heal. Yeah. That was lucky. And I'm trying to get the tail cut. Shit. That should have worked. Ah, come on. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Oh my god. Please? That should be enough. Okay, thank you. And the reason... Okay, I'm really slow at swapping. Yeah. So, what am I experiencing now is the Sparge. Because this boss fight has two bosses. And if you are faster than me, you would be able to kill one in time to make it a bit easier for you. Oh god. Yeah, dang gargoyles. Yeah, I probably will die here. Because I was not fast enough. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked here. Yeah. Okay, so what you would do is basically, if you're faster, get the tail cut early on, get the drop of the axe, switch to the axe, and then fight the gargoyles that way with the axe. But I suck, so I didn't get to do it. And then you would proceed to get your souls, ring the first bell, and... Oh, I know why I died. I don't... Yeah. That makes sense. Because I got slow roll because the weapon is too heavy. It should be... Is that fine? No, that's still medium roll. Ooh. Is that... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, we do this whole thing over again. I'm so sorry. This has been really bad. I don't think I have ever had such bad of an attempt of a no-death run. So I do greatly apologize for me fucking up so much. This has hardly been a no-death run. I think the furthest... Okay, let me try to just run through this pain of a level. Okay. The furthest I've gotten with no deaths, I think, was... Yeah, I think until like the second half of the game, basically. I think my first death was in... Definitely in Catacombs. Oh shit. My door is ringing. Ah shit, I'm sorry. This was pretty important. Yes?
Hello.
Hello.
I think Pax went to... Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
Pax
I'm
went
sorry.
to open the door. Oh, I don't have him.
That was a pretty
Give me a second.
important...
My audio is...
Wait, what? Hello, hello? Okay, I think I'm audible again. Yeah. I got a pretty important package and I forgot that it's coming today. Okay, thank you. So I would have died either way because the hollows were coming. That is the negative side. If you just run through, you can't really get a breather before the boss fight. Because the hollows will... Ah! That was greedy. No, you don't. Because the hollows will just climb the stairs. And... Fuck you. Basically. I could quit, yeah, but the door ringing was too important. Yep, and that's what I mean. You can just get completely fucked by this if you are unlucky. Yeah, I completely forgot that quitting is a thing in this game. We never quit. Alright. Candace still deathless? Yes, if we ignore all of the other deaths. So if we always hit twice, this is what I talked about earlier. We can stagger the gargoyle. And I fucked up again. And there's two gargoyles again. Yeah, and I got fucked. Jesus Christ, I've never struggled with gargoyles as much. I am so sorry for fucking this run up so hard. I honestly have never played this bad. I am so sorry. I think it's the nerves kicking. But yeah, you get to see Dark Souls, I guess. That has to be a plus. You get to see the casual Dark Souls experience of just getting fucked over and over again. For no apparent reason. So yeah. Thank you for the people cheers. We will get it down, I swear. Because like I planned that I could get until second half with the time I got from the slot, because I'm just a filler run. And I was like, yeah, I can show it until second half, that's no problem. I can't even fight the first real boss. Well, it's not really the first real boss, the first one would be Taurus Demon. Technically, if you go boss by boss, but... see, this time I had a bit more luck. I killed Asylum Demon, but Asylum Demon hardly qualifies as a boss. Except you do him without your real weapon and just with a broken straight sword. Then we can talk. Alright, what attack do we get? We get this one, that's fine. Land, you asshole. Oh, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I didn't get the second attack out. Okay, I'm gonna play this really safe now. He said and got fucked. Okay. Both doing fire is not really nice. Yeah, if they do overlapping fire, it's even worse. Shit. Okay, breather. Shit. I didn't think he would do the fire breath attack. If I'm honest. Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm cooked! I'm not! Okay, I can... Okay, if I can separate the second one, it shouldn't be... Yeah, you just bombed the Asylum Demon. Oh god, this was so close, but I got fucked by RNG with the fire breath attacks. That's the problem when you have both of them on the board. And you get hit by 2 fires, you probably are inaccessible to pretty much the whole roof, and you have nowhere to go. So yeah, that was really unfortunate. I almost had the second one though. When you kill one, the rest is pretty fine. Yeah, I'm debating if I just get the soul. Nah. It's fine. I still have 15 more minutes. Wow. Okay, I'm being greedy. I just want to get this boss now. Wow, he tried to repose me. You fuckface. Yeah, also stairs are your friends. Because geometry is a thing. Geometry sadly is a thing in this game. Which makes it even worse. That was a good run through. That was very good. Nice. I was really lucky with the first 2 hollows. The third one was a bit on striker, but I managed to run past him. And the fourth one usually is no issue. Okay, we try once more. And if not, I will just quickly glitch to make this run a bit more interesting. I never said it's glitchless. Okay. Okay, this one we can pack on skill issue. This one I will pack on skill issue. Okay. To make this run a bit more interesting, I will quickly do a thing that is called soul duping. I will drop 1. I will change order. Put this... Oh, whoops. I said change order. Put this one on top. Then do this. Oh, because I have them equipped. That makes sense. So I cannot drop them. Use the drop menu. And... so basically what I will do, I will try here to get 2 menus at the same time. Okay, I got this. And now I will use the item, hit back left, left and down. And I fucked it up. I need to do it again. And what that will do, it will basically... Oh, I cannot explain it anymore. Yeah, it will let me use the item and it will override the context, and now I wanted to drop 11 arrows and now I can use 11 souls. What you usually do with this is you basically go and just dupe a whole lot of them and go out and just buy everything you need, 999 arrows, because then you can do 999 souls. And then you basically have infinite souls. And you can just level everything you need. I think it was... I don't know, Bolchase, if you're still around, correct me, but I think the only time they still use magic is in all bosses, I think, for spells, and I think all achievements, but I'm not quite sure right now. But yeah, you can give yourself 99 in a stat and basically do massive amounts of damage from the beginning. Yeah, all bosses and maybe in all achievements, yeah. And you obviously can use the money or the souls, which is the currency in this game, to pretty much then buy anything you want. And like we did now, I just quickly cheated to get my stats up to use the Black Knight Halberd already. But yeah, usually this is an honorary run. This doesn't really have a leaderboard or rules, so it's up to you what you do with your run basically. But yeah, you can see we do a bit more damage now. And that's the reason why we got the Black Knight Halberd. I should have just done this from the beginning. We do this, and that's it. Yeah, first for shopping and second for level. I just gave him my honor basically, yes, and did a soul dupe, and I am sorry Dark Souls community, I wanted to do it for the sake of this run. To not be stuck at this boss for a lot more. I should have just done this from the beginning to make it more interesting. I was using the drop mod as well, so I guess I could have made an exception. But yeah, we finally get to ring the first bell. The first bell of awakening. And we will have to ring 2 bells of awakening to open the gate to Sen's Fortress. And then from there we will go to Anolondo. And from there we would go on and do some more stuff. Here I'm gonna quickly buy a few homeward bones. And well, I guess he gets to live because I cheated my souls, so I don't need his. Homeward bones basically just let you go back to the last bonfire you were at. And yeah. So I'm gonna go a bit more into vitality. Who made this perfectly shaped ladders? I mean, FromSoft did it. Oh yeah, and what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna reinforce my Estus Flask mods. Okay, so now we go downstairs, and I really hope I can show you this boss, because this boss is a fan favorite. I think the genre wouldn't do as good without this boss. The people love this boss. So yeah, I really hope I can get there to show you which boss I mean. I will take off the halberd just so... why do they make a castle out of stone? I don't know. You can play Dark Souls 2, then you get a castle out of iron. Completely out of iron. If that is what you prefer. But yeah, I'm thinking about cheesing her, but then I think nobody would ever want me to stop playing Dark Souls on this channel anymore, because that would result in let's call it good content. So if anybody is watching with their kids, you might want them to look away at the next boss. Just a fair warning. Now go down. Okay, saved it. Go down here. So yeah, this would be the way. That was very close from dying. This would be the way we would be going back to Firelink Shrine after we have beaten the next two bosses. But since we have the master key, which I elaborated earlier, we can use this as a shortcut to not have to go through the whole hell that is Blighttown. I'll just quickly see that I don't trigger those folks over there. And yeah. So down here there would be a few bonfires that we could use. But the strat to go fast is you don't use any bonfire down here. So you can basically kill the boss and then just bone out. And be back at Firelink Shrine, because it's just faster. Alright, so last warning to get your kids to sleep. And as a fan service, I will let a bit of this cutscene play. Enjoy. And I will drink something. Here comes the scary part. It's a woman! Yeah, the biggest boss in Dark Souls, or for most gamers, is obviously a woman. So, yeah, I got fucked hard by RNG here. So, let's see. I was early, but it worked. That was a good roll. That was a good roll. And I missed. I was early. That was fine. I was early. So there is a strat here you can do, which is called, I think it's called Quailok's Lookout. Is this the bomb? No, it's not. Where you basically use a small, I don't know what you call it. Shit, this is really bad lava. You can go into this wall over here, And basically she cannot reach you. But you can spam at her with a bow. 2, 3, that was early but fine. Okay. And the good part is that was early but worked, nice. You can, that's not good. Yeah, that's the explosion. It was way early. If you hit Quaylark into her chest, or rather the body part basically of her spider body, or like the human part, let's say it like that, you can stun her. And you basically can chain those stuns. Can I get greedy? Nope. Okay. Yeah, thank God. I got the boss first try. Very nice. You can basically chain... What's that hitbox? Arrows into her. And with that, you basically stun or like... Yeah, stun lock her to... Well, she cannot attack then. Alright. And we ring the second bell of awakening. But I should have let this cutscene play. This was an interesting cutscene. But we do not go back yet. With 2 S's in our hand and a will in our heart, we go fight another boss completely naked. And I will fight this boss with my bare hands, and I probably will not die. Calling it now. So obviously we don't want to use this bonfire here. It's a trap chat. I just read that. Nice, that's funny. You know, only 2 cutscenes? With bare hands, yes. Also that. I will sharpen my claws on my hand, and I will defeat this next boss with just the will in my heart. In my heart, I will fight this boss. And I think that's also probably gonna be it then from me. I'm really sorry I couldn't show you more of this game, but I fucked up the early game so hard. I'm terribly sorry, everyone. But I hope I could have compensated it with Booba. I hope that is okay. Alright, so here we see our next boss, the Ceaseless Discharge. Who's interested in the lore will find that down here the Chaos Sisters reign, or like short version, the Chaos Sisters reign. And this is basically one of the brothers of the Chaos Sisters. And right here is supposedly her dead body, which is not true. Spoilers. And her brother is guarding the clothes of the dead sister. Kind of weird if you ask me, but that's what he does. We wait for this attack, and then we start running. Running. And we just run. We just run. Thank fuck this is not Dark Souls 2, and I don't have to wait for my stamina to completely fill up until I can start running again. And we run, and we run, and we run, and we run. And we run. And we run. And I guess while we're at it, we can just, I guess, run. Yeah, thank God it's not Dark Souls 2 would be enough, that's true. And, you know what, I'm gonna give the boss a chance. Hi, how are you doing? Tell me. How does it feel? High five. Give me 5. Bro fist. Come on, be a good friend. Ah, shit, I killed him. I wanted to be nice, but now I feel bad. Oh well. So, okay. For everybody who doesn't know what's going on there. So basically, if you pick up the clothes or the armor set that is back there, that is the only time Ceaseless will be triggered to also do the jump attack. And if you go way back to the fog gate and just stand there, he will jump at you. Okay, I can now fast roll with this. Oh, 10. No, that's already too much. Alright. He will jump at you. And he will basically grab onto that ledge. And will clamp onto that. And if you hit him, I think it's 4 or 5 times, it doesn't matter with what you hit him, he will basically lose his grip and fall into the pit down below into his death. Basically insta-killing him. It's not really a cheese, it's intended as far as I know. I think they put this in intentionally. So yeah. That's how you fight a boss easily. Alright. I'll quickly ask how much more time I have. I think the next run starts at 3. I would let you decide if we let... yeah?
You can play for like 5 more minutes, I think.
Okay.
If you want to.
Then I will do one of the saddest boss fights in here. I will apologize for what I'm about to do.
Well, I'm if you're
but I sadly we cannot process without it. And it pains me in the chest to do this. But we will have to kill a good girl, Sif. I am sorry, I'm about to commit a crime, and it's probably... Whoops. Oh, I completely fucked up that swap. I at least want to show you the cutscene. I'm not gonna kill Sif. Sif is gonna get to live today, but it's a cute cutscene, and I want to show you Doggo. Booba and Doggo is probably the only 2 things people care about anyway these days. So, yeah. I'm gonna quickly buy the Crest of Artorias. And here I would upgrade my Black Knight Halberd. Probably to +3. But I didn't get the Titanite. So I'll just do it to +2. Oh my god. Right side is supposed to be safe. Don't know, Hitrunners lied to me. But yeah. I'll make sure I'm people fast at getting to the cutscene. And then I think that's a good part to end on. With good cursive. And I will definitely overthink my no death route again. I will spare the tears in your eyes for this one. Oh yeah, I think I could explain also a quick interesting thing. So there's 3 things I can do here. First, Dark Souls 1 has illusory walls. Illusory walls you can roll into or hit them with a weapon and they will open. it's basically hidden paths. Second of all, I think it is down here. No, it's further. Oh yeah, it's further up front. I'll quickly run through here. We will grab a set that's basically needed. I mean, it's not needed, but you would be stupid if you don't use it. For a boss fight later on. It's called the Stone Armor. And it's... I don't know if it has the same poise stat as the Havel's armor, but definitely a lot of poise, and you will probably use it for the Nito fight, because that is where you will need the poise. If you ever search it, it's back here, the Stone Armor set, and it will basically give you almost infinite poise. And yeah, we have about 1 more minute until we get to the cutscene, and there I will end it. Again, I'm sorry, I would have really liked to show you more of the game, but I had severe skill issues and routing issues in this. I should not have changed my route in practice just a week ago or 2. Imagine wearing stone armor in real life. Yeah, that would not be good. You would probably die. Alright, so... we don't see anything yet, but I will be silent in just a minute. So we see a pretty big sword here, which belongs to a man named Artorias. And yeah, I'll just let this play. Look at her, she's so cute. Doggo has knife. Doggo has big knife. She's so cute. And yeah, we would proceed to fight her here. Because she is guarding a ring that we need for later in the game. But I will not harm her. I will not harm our good Gursif. And with that, I think that's a good time to end a run with a doggo, with cuddling with us. Whoops.
Well, GG's.
Yeah, thank you. Not really, but it was pretty awful.
You made it. You made it work. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I hope. I hope. I hope it was interesting. I kind of just... Dark Souls 1 is one of the best Dark Souls games, if not the best. I really love Dark Souls 1 with how much effort they put into it, and I mean, the second half was a bit rushed, but the first half, it's really a lot of effort. And for somebody who's also interested in lore and stuff, the Dark Souls lore is really something you can get deeply invested in. And yeah.
Sounds good. Well, well, if you're done and you think we can go on to the next run, we'll quickly switch to transition. Next run we have Boosting Mantis, who's gonna run Donald Duck any percent. I forgot if it's just Donald Duck or Donald Duck Quack Attack. But whatever. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I'm sure it's gonna be fun.
Quick attack. It's quick attack.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a bit. And transition now.